years I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no...
What's going on, everybody? So it's been a while since I made a video from my office. I'm planning on getting a webcam and a mic and everything, and then I can do more videos in the office, at home, whatever you want to call it. But I realized I hadn't done a video yet on how I clean my shoes. So I figured I would do a video on that, give you, a little walkthrough. So first off, let me show you some of the shoes I found. Because one of the key things about reselling is, especially when you're first starting off, is finding things in your area that you can get at a good price. So some people might be clothes, some people might be shoes, some people might be video games. Whatever it is that you can source on a regular basis is what you want to go after. With me, I'm lucky I have a great Goodwill right by where I work at that most of their shoes are $5. And I've showed y'all some of the ones in the past, some Jordan stuff like that. Well, yesterday I went by there and got some good shoes. So let me show you what I got here. So we got a pair of Timbs, real good condition, great tread, good size. I think they're size 12, something like that. Already sold those Timbs. A little bit of damage, but again, $5. I think I sold them for $20 plus shipping. They sold within like a day or so. I mean, Timbs, they sell. These shoes are unique. Didn't know what they was. Looked them up. Looked the comps up. And maybe by the time I get this video out, they'll have been sold and I can put the comps on this video. These are pretty awesome. Adidas Goodyear shoes. Never heard of them. Never seen them. $5. All these shoes, $5 at Goodwill by my house. Never heard of these, but they're cycling shoes. Whenever you see shoes that have a bottom like that, here, let's do this. I'm going to put this on my head. There we go. That's better. Let's see what we got here. So, nice. Alright, so these shoes here, cycling shoes. Whenever you see this thing on the bottom of the shoes, that's how you know they're cycling. These lock into the pedals. And I found a pair before at the same Goodwill. They sold for good money, so. Alpha Shark, about to be summertime. Every single pair of cleats I have sell quick. These are the main ones we're going to be washing today. You can see how dirty they are. Look at that shit. But I started cleaning these up a little bit. These I really just need to clean the tongue. I took the laces off. The laces are still good, so I'll probably just put the laces back on after I clean them up. Really, these just a little bit on the tongue. The insoles look good. These motherfuckers. These are going to be a fucking work. Now, today I'm just going to show you how I clean them. But I'm going to have to fucking take them insoles out, put new insoles in. These motherfuckers stink. They smell like goddamn nasty feet. But they're Jordans. Brand new. I've seen those Jordans. Comps going for $100. Oh, not brand new. I've seen comps on used ones going for over $100. So, I don't really think there's too much else to show you right now. I mean, I've been doing pretty good at selling shit, but my stuff today's already packed up. Found these at the store. These are some old toy logs. So, sell those, make some money. We can take a peek at one of my... You see I started doing my shirts differently? I don't know if I showed you this before. Started doing them like my man on Daily Refinement. But be honest with you, I'm about to get out of shirts altogether. Because selling, I'm always going to sell everything. Because for one, I like to keep some of the stuff that I get. But for two, I like thrifting. I like going out. To me, it's like treasure hunting. So I'm always going to be thrifting. But to go to the next level, I think you really need to focus on something. And It seems like everyone focuses on something that they really love. I love video games, so I'm getting into video games. You see I got some in here. And I've been doing, I always do well. Video games sell quick. Video games sell real quick. Let's see what we got. See? I'll start putting my shoes in totes. Because it got to where I had so many shoes over in this corner that I couldn't get over there or anything. So I started putting my shoes in totes. I got some extra totes. Once I had enough money from, you know, selling things. You got, when you're first starting off, to not spend your own money, you have to be wary of what you buy with your business money. Because you got to have money to buy inventory. So that way you can keep buying more and more stuff. You don't want to go through a period where you don't have any money to buy inventory. And then your store kind of comes to a freeze and eBay starts putting your stuff up front. Got a whole bunch of games over here left to sell. Those are brand new games I found the other day at Goodwill. They just got damaged, but inside you can still see the cards and everything are still sealed and packaged. So I'm just going to sell that new damaged. But yeah, things have been going great. So let's go ahead and get into, so basically what I used to wash the shoes. Right there, OxyClean. Take a little bit. So basically, I take some of that OxyClean. I dump maybe a quarter scoop in there. Mix that with hot water. You got your Magic Eraser, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. You got toothbrush. Bought a pack of cheap soft bristle toothbrushes for getting the detail part. But when you have something like this, and this part side I've already cleaned, but when you have something like this, and let's clean this one first. This is the one I haven't touched at all, so this one's straight dirty. You don't want to sit there and use a toothbrush on that whole thing. So the best way to go about it is get yourself a little corner. Look at that. And I mean, if you want to, you can wear gloves. I'm kind of a goddamn Viking, so I don't barely wear gloves for shit. I work construction, roofing, you name it. Don't wear gloves. I'm one of them hard-headed people. I tell other people to wear gloves and then don't wear them myself. And I've done messed up my hands more times than I can remember. But I'm from the old school where men had calluses on their hands. Just like for the longest time, it was hard for me to have any clean clothes, because if there's work that needs to be done, I'm ready to do it regardless of what I'm wearing. It's like, shit, you want to work on the car, let's go. Where some people's like, nah, I'm wearing my good clothes. I'm like, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I need to be more like that, you know what I mean? I just never have. Like to dress nice and like to look nice, don't get it wrong, but I don't know. Like I said, I guess I'm old school. To me, men, when I grew up, men were dirty. At least 90% of the time. Unless you're really dressing up to go somewhere. Shit, I don't even own a suit anymore. Did when I was little. My mom used to make me go to church and shit, but now that I don't believe in religion and don't do none of that stuff no more, I don't really dress up. When I dress up, it's like wearing Jordans and clothes without holes. So, I mean, it's not coming out perfect, and it's not going to. I might be able to use a toothbrush on some of these small spots that didn't want to come clean. And I mean, honestly, just take these fucking, cut these damn shoelaces out of here. Man, I can't wait till vacation. Take my girl, take my kids, and we going to Key West. And don't worry, I'm gonna make plenty of videos while we're down there. I'm going down that motherfucker and do that shit, do it up. Y'all gonna see how I go on vacation. See, when I go on vacation, I'm like shit. You know, my whole life I've been like, yo, if I'm not gonna get rich or be rich every day of my life, that's fine. But when I go on vacation, I'm gonna act like I'm rich. Yeah, see, already some spots that were still a little dirty are coming clean. So, god damn, this motherfucker stink, yo. You know, motherfucker's shoes stink when you can smell that shit without putting your face in the shoe. You know what I mean? And I can't say shit because my shoes be stinking like a motherfucker too. But when you're trying to resell them, you don't want stinky shoes. Motherfuckers gonna get them bitches and be like, send the bitches right back. But maybe I'll make another video on how to fix that. Whew, goddamn. Might do some research on that shit. That motherfucker smell like hot ass. Oh yeah, see how much, what it did? I really need to do both these shoes. I'm feeling lazy today. I ain't gonna lie, it's Saturday. I was supposed to be going back to Maryland to get my truck. Motherfuckers fucked that shit up, pissed me off. I ain't gonna blame anyone in particular because it really wasn't anyone in particular's fault. You could probably say it was, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person to be like, this is whoever's fault. I'm also not the type of person to worry about shit. I ain't gonna lie, it pissed me off just because that was my plan. And that's what I had set in my mind. But at the same time, I'm one of those type of people that feel shit happens for a reason. Like I said, I'm not a religious person, don't believe in religion. Not saying I don't believe in God, but if there is a God or gods, whatever, if there's something besides this regular everyday shit, I don't think they have anything to do with us. But anyways, I ain't gonna go into that debate because that always starts some shit. See, look, already looking a lot motherfucking better. Look at that shit. God damn it. Look, now to see this side I already started working on, but look at this shit. See the difference? Night and motherfucking day, nigga. Bam. Look at that shit. You know what? I probably have to get rid of that one over. I don't know. We'll see. It might not say shit. Like, racist. Block me on YouTube. Can't say the N-word. Yeah. Tired. Man, I've been lazy this week. We ain't been hitting the gym like we supposed to. I'm supposed to be losing a bunch of weight. I want to make a video on that shit when my ass gets ripped. But it's hard, man. Food tastes so goddamn good. And exercise sucks so much. But I definitely want to get back in better shape before I go on vacay. Because I'm trying to parasail. I'm trying to do some damn some type of board and shit, whether it be like wakeboarding or something. I don't know. Something. Know what I mean? Trying to do something. Told you, my ass going on vacation. I do that shit up. For real. Rent a boat. Want to do some snorkeling. I was showing my girl that shit the other day. I was like, you do realize that when we go snorkeling, that we gonna be in the ocean. Like, the real motherfucking ocean. I think she thought, like, we was gonna be in the beach and just, like, walking into the water. I'm like, no. You go out on a boat and you go way out into the water. It's something to do with the reef. Like, it's not as deep. Like, you be in the middle of the ocean, but it's not, like, 100 feet deep. Hundreds of feet deep, I should say. And I was supposed to get the boat. I don't know what I want to do, whether I want to get the boat. Eventually, I definitely want a boat. We have the boat now. Y'all gonna see that in one of the videos. Definitely gonna have to make a video of that. Gonna have to get me another, oh damn. Get me a new drone, since my shit got fucked up. This time I'm gonna step my game up, get me a professional drone. I'm thinking about taking that class and getting certified to be a drone pilot. You know, my YouTube channel don't make money. One day in the future, maybe it will. Who knows? Maybe one day motherfuckers will actually start listening, start liking to listen to me talking shit, my dumbass videos. And if that ever happens, I don't want somebody fucking with me. I try to obey the law nowadays. As y'all know, I've had my share of trouble. Made my share of bad choices in my life. And I strive now to teach others from my mistakes and not to follow the same path. I want to make this perfectly clear. And I probably should make it clear in more of my other videos. I do not support criminal behavior. I think people who live that type of life lose out on a lot. One of the main things that I realized during my 4 years incarcerated was how much I missed being free. And that's one of the reasons why I love to travel so much now. Just so, you know, give an understand, to give so people can understand better, to give clarification on why I love to travel so much. You know, that's the one thing that people who have never been locked up don't realize, is that you lose your freedom. Now, some people, that's cool. I met plenty of people when I was locked up that was all they wanted. You know, I mean, 3 hots in a cot. You don't have to have a job. The only reason I worked in the kitchen was because I was trying to come home. And because of my charge, the only way for me to get the max days was working in the kitchen. No one wanted that job because you could end up getting in fights and shit over that job if somebody wanted some extras and you didn't want to hook them up, or the CO was watching and you couldn't hook them up. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants something. Everybody's going to want extra coming to the kitchen. But a lot of people, if you don't want to, you don't have to work. Most people, you know, when you're working, that's what you're working for. As far as jail jobs go, you're working for the good days. You don't work for the money. I made less than $1 a day. I used to joke, like, every time I get off work, I'd be like, well, another day, another $1, literally. And then it used to make me think, man, I used to look at $5 an hour when I was on the streets, which nowadays that would be ridiculous. You couldn't live off of it. But back then, you know, 20 years ago, minimum wage was like $5 an hour. And I used to be like, man, $5 an hour, that shit sucks. Then you get locked up and you start making, you know, less than $1 a day. God damn, I didn't even see that shit. Look at that big ass hole. It's like somebody dropped a cigarette or some shit. I'll still try to sell this shit. Watch, I'll sell these motherfuckers $20. I only paid $5 for them, so can't really lose. I mean, you can. I could not sell them, but I made it. Between all these shoes, other shoes I bought that day, I'll make my money back and some, even if I end up just returning these. But yeah, I totally missed that damn hole right there. Look at that shit. But anyways, I ain't gonna fuck with these no more. Finish my story, and then I'll let y'all go. Well, shit, I got some more cleaning to do. Talk to y'all while I clean these other shoes. So anyways, the motherfucking point. Alright, where was I at? I was talking about prison. Me doing 4 years, working, making $1 a day, which sucked ass. So the only reason people work. So what I was saying was some people actually like being in prison because you don't have to work. And if you're not, you get 3 meals a day and then you can have a little hustle going. Everybody got a hustle going. Of course, in there, probably all hustles to the COs are considered illegal. But I mean, like mine, all I did was I made bracelets. I also used to take the jeans and stuff like that and make shower bags out of them. I would make shorts, hats, because I learned how to sew when I was locked up. Once I got locked up, I figured I might as well learn as much as possible. I got my GED, I learned how to sew. If somebody was willing to teach me something, I was willing to learn. Had nothing but time. But anyways, I digress. So some people, they like that. You don't have to worry. You just go in, you hang out with your friends all day. I never had a problem finding a pickup game to play basketball or to play cards, or there's always somebody that you can play with. Somebody to play chess with, checkers with, whatever. Because everybody in there has nothing else to do and nowhere else to go. Now that I'm on the streets, some of my best friends I've known my entire life, I see maybe once a week or so. And then some of them that live in other states, I might see once a year and talk to them like once a week or so. You know what I mean? So when you're locked up, all your friends are right there, And I mean, yeah, shit happens in prison. Motherfuckers get stabbed. Motherfuckers get beat up. Shit happens. But as long as you carry yourself, respect others and shit, for the most part, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I didn't have no problems. I'm not saying, there wasn't no... Like, I didn't have any major problems. I wasn't walking around scared all the time or anything like that. You know what I mean? Might be a problem. We handle it. That's the end of it. But anyway, so that life wasn't for me, and I quickly realized that shit. Remember my brother come visit me once in a blue moon. And them motherfuckers, man, my mom and my brother come up there to visit me. They be done smoke, be high as shit. Come in there, eyes all red. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all know that I can't smoke. Fucking assholes. I shouldn't say that. Mom passed away, so probably shouldn't talk shit about her. I do miss her, love her very much, but at that time, that was pretty fucked up. So anyways, that's when I was like, I go home, my ass is staying home. I ain't never doing this shit again. And that was 20-some years ago, and I have not spent one day in jail since then. And like I said, anyone listening, I highly recommend that you stay out of trouble. Jail is not fun. This shit sucks. And as much as you think you don't have rights here. Now, I'm only speaking to Americans. I don't know what it's like in other countries. I'll be honest with you. I've seen some fucked up shit, which makes me even happier that I live in America. I say that shit all the time. Anyone that knows me probably gets tired of me, hearing me talk about how lucky we are and how motherfuckers should be grateful Now, I'm not saying that the government is perfect and all that, man. Fuck them. Fuck the government. You know what I mean? Definitely not saying that I agree with everything they say or none of that. I'm just saying sometimes you got to look at it like at least, you know, that it's worse in other places. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers it's fucked up. I tell my girl all the time, like, there's a serious war going on right now. And unless you look at the news and pay attention, you don't even know. Like, we go to work and we go about our lives. We go eat dinner, you know, we go to the movies, we do whatever. And we go about our lives like it's normal. Where there's some people, their house is in ruins. Their house is destroyed because of damn war going on in their backyard. That's something that most Americans have never faced. You know, especially the people younger than me, but even people in my generation. You know, we have wars that we never see. None of the wars that we ever had have I ever really like been affected by. You know, we were affected by wars back in like the Vietnam War, World War II, when the whole country had started making weapons and started making tanks and jeeps and shit like that. That's when we was affected. You know, Vietnam, there was, you know, people getting drafted and crazy shit going on. That's when we was affected. In my time, there's been no drafts. Nobody goes off and fights unless they sign up and want to. There's been no fighting on American soil. The only thing that I've seen in my time was 9/11. And I was locked up during 9/11. So I literally woke up, looked at the TV, saw the two buildings, was like, damn, that's crazy. And then went back to sleep. Now I heard it was crazy out here on the streets. Motherfuckers was loving each other. Everybody was nice. And then like a couple weeks later, a couple months later, whatever, went back to normal and everybody's assholes again. So you figure that one out. But anyways, I know y'all motherfuckers probably tired of hearing me run on and on talking about bullshit that don't really matter. Well, I picked this mode up. So that, I think it was selling for like 10, 20 bucks or some shit. Picked up a bag of McDonald's toys and shit. I mean, I get a bag for $3. I'm trying to, you know, I do believe in that shit that they were saying that I seen. I think it was Daily Refinement said make the rules and stick with it. And one of the rules that I made that I'm not sticking with is I'm not buying anything unless I can make at least, what did I say, 10 bucks? That was what he said, make $10 profit on each item. You know, McDonald's toys, I'm not making $10 profit on each item because I'm not even selling them for $10. I sell them for $5 plus shipping. But I paid $3 for this whole big bag. Some of the toys I can give away to my girls' kids because they're still little. And then the rest of them I can sell. And I mean, I am making some money. They don't take that long to take pictures of. They don't take that long to ship. I have all these little white boxes that I got from work that I need to put something in. So remotes and little things like that are perfect. You know what I mean? So maybe I break that rule because it's a rule I shouldn't have made. That is the question. But anyways, it was good talking to y'all. You know, it's been a while. Like I said, I really been trying to wait till I get that mic. But so much shit been going on with my uncle passing away and me going to Maryland and spending money on this and spending money on that. That everything just kind of had to be put on the back burner for a little while. I'm still buying shit, still making money, doing just as good as always. The business is steady progressing. And I mean, I'm just doing my thing. So I hope everyone out there is doing their thing. I want everyone to wish positive vibes on everyone. I always try to help people as much as I can. And I suggest that everyone does the same thing. You know, I remember when I was younger, I wrote this poem that said, can't remember the exact words, but basically what it's saying is you help somebody. That might not change the world. The whole world might not stand up and pay attention to it. But guess what? That might mean the world to that one person. You know what I mean? Like if I see someone broke down on the side of the road, I jump out, I go and help push the car or whatever. Yeah, I get nothing for it. But guess what? Those people were stuck and they needed help. I mean, I guess I do get some out of it. I get the satisfaction of knowing that I helped somebody. And even though I don't believe in religion, I do believe in karma. When I was younger and I did fucked up shit, fucked up shit happened. I wasn't happy in my life. Now that I'm a better person and I try to help people as much as I can. Now, don't get it wrong. If someone fucks with me, they gonna regret that shit quick. That old prison shit gonna come out real quick. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Baltimore City, so I'm telling you. But anyways, I want to be peaceful and get along with everybody. So, you know, and that's just like, if someone, eventually, motherfuckers might start watching my videos and shit. Who knows? If people do, and people start knowing who I am, you see me on the streets, come say hi. I'm a nice person. Be like, hey, I might be walking with a mean grill or something, mean mugging people and shit. That's just the way I am because of some of the things I've been through. When, you know, in certain areas and in prison and shit like that, you can't walk around with a smile on your face all the time, as much as I'd like to. So, I'll talk to y'all later. It was good talking to y'all, and stay safe. Peace.